Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tarda Zones Movie Zone. I hope you are all doing well, and we are here for Alien versus Predator, and we're watching the extended cut. And we got Peter in the chat says, I'll throw the comment up on screen. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, the usual places. And Peter Harrington says, hello. I remember going to see this maybe 2004/5. I just finished one job and looking for another. I thought it was good, but only good. Yeah, this movie is a bit of a mixed bag for a lot of people. Some people either love it, some people not really took to this movie. But I'm one of those that really did like this movie. Um, so yeah. Okay, so I have to send the email. Okay, let's do that. We've got Jack joining us, but the link or something's not working on Twitter. So I have to send it to here. I have your email. All right, I'll just do whatever. But yeah, so Jack is joining us, and just myself and Jack. And we're going to be doing this because Jack is like myself. I love the Alien franchise and I love the Predator franchise. Well, when I say I mean the original movies of the Predator and the original Alien movies, but I did like this movie. I just didn't like the movies after it. So this is my favorite. Now I never saw the cinematic release of this. The only cut that I had seen was the unrated one, or the, as they say, call it, or the director's cut. Um, so it was only a while back that I got to see the original cut of what they put out. And to be quite honest with you, yeah, I can understand why some people were moaning about the movie. But I think the extended cut is a lot better. I'll send it to your email. If it doesn't work here, I'll try send it to you on Instagram. No, here we go. I hear a beep, so that means someone's in the chat. So I'll leave there for a minute. Let's see. There he is. Right. You'll have to change your avatar. Change your avatar. Do, 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 do. That's the one. Right, let's bring him on. Me special guest joining me for this movie, Alien versus Predator. So if you've got the extended cut, or it's called, I think, the unrated version or whatever. They did a lot of unrated versions back in the day, which were a lot better than the cinema release. So if you have it ready to go, let me know. We've just lost Jack there, so we'll see if we can get him back again. There seems to be an issue. So yeah, we'll just wait for Jack to come back, and then we'll start. We'll start straight away and get it started. It's over an hour and 40 minutes, so yeah, we let everybody enjoy the rest of the evening because it's lovely. Well, it's lovely where I am. I don't know where you are in the world, but it's a lovely day here today. It's the summer starting to creep in, as they say. Well, the good weather, at least. So yeah, so that's the story anyway. Don't forget Friday though. Friday night contact special with myself, Chris, and Lee, and we're going to be talking uh, Star Trek Picard season 3 finale, and we'll also talk about the series as a whole. And yeah, we will talk about the future of Star Trek as well. And we will obviously take um, a look at the chat as well and see what you guys thought of it as well. So very interesting. So yeah, come and join myself, Lee, and Chris for that. We'll be discussing that. So yeah, that's the story anyway. I don't know what the situation is. We seem to be having some technical difficulties with Jack. So I'm gonna right. Right, okay. So yeah, don't forget as well, this Friday, we will have the special Doctor Who announcement, whatever that is. Be very, very interesting to see what happens. But here he is. We've got him.
Hey, no.
How are you, Jack? Right,
Sorry.
Jack. Tell you what, we'll
Sorry about.
get started straight away, just in case you go back out again, so we can.
Okay.
At least then we can still watch the movie like while you're
Okay.
back. Anyway, so what I'll do, guys, is I'll just do the countdown. But yeah, Jack loves this movie just like myself, and Jack will obviously give you his thoughts and opinions while we're watching this fantastic movie. I like this movie. It gets a lot of stick, but as I said, the extended cut, it's an hour and 48 minutes long, and it gives you obviously a little extra scene at the start, and there's a few scenes that were taken out of the original release that are maintained in this and actually make it a lot better film. I don't know why uh, companies do that to movies and butcher them, because if they're shown the way the director intended them to be shown, they're a lot better, to be quite honest with you. But we'll start anyway. Jack, do you want to
Uh,
do Queen Charlotte doesn't do the countdown, or will I do the countdown?
just give me 1 second, Noel.
Asking.
Yeah, it's we're doing the extended cut, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking for that now.
Okay, you don't need to look. I'll put it in the private chat for you.
Could I have the link for it, Noel?
Yeah, in the private chat. Private
Thanks.
chat. There you go. It's right there.
Thanks.
issue solved.
Thanks.
So you don't have to go looking for it because I have it. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Should you just do that for me? Sorry, I'm using my mate's laptop and I'm new to this.
Well, you think your mate would actually help you fix it up?
No, it's like, yeah. I'm sorry, man. It's been a mad rush today.
Anyway, if you've noticed, I'm using Jack's artwork. I know this is not the actual movie, but it's just a pity that the avatar doesn't let you use the whole picture. It's crap. It crops it. But you could just about see Teddy there. You can see the alien, and there I am in the middle there. And then I'll put it up on the corner because it's a nice bit of artwork. And as it is part of the Alien franchise, I thought, why not? So Jack did that artwork, by the way.
I'm sorry, no, the link doesn't work.
Oh,
it's not a secure site.
So. This time I cannot be blamed for the delay, folks. Everybody gives out to me because I come on, right? And like I talk for about 20 odd 5 minutes, 30 minutes, like, and then everybody's saying, I thought we were here for a movie. Not my fault. Fix it! It's on that place that I sent you, right? So if you type it in independently yourself on Google and go in and actually type in the movie, it'll come up, Jack.
No, because that site is...
It doesn't work for you, does it not?
No, it's just saying it's not secure.
Well, I don't know why. There's the other site that we use. The person that's beside you will be able to. But you want to check and see if it's the extended cut. It's 1 hour and 48 minutes, folks.
That's what we're trying to do. Like, because I could only find the theatrical cut on Hulu.
Right, we got 2 people watching. Not many pop in for the movies. And Chris, you haven't. Oh, you're driving and you're listening at the moment. Yeah, we're trying to sort out the technical difficulties. It happens with me as well, as you know, sometimes, so I can't really complain because it's often happened to me when we were watching movies. So we just have to wait until it's sorted. But I'll try to. I'm actually finding it hard to keep the conversation going today. No, it's not your fault. I'm just finding today. Because there's nothing really to talk about. There's nothing major happened, so which is great for a change. You know, no drama. Well, there was a bit of drama. Someone threatened me. Apparently, threatened myself, John the White, and someone else. Apparently, because I support Noel Clark. Listen, I'm going to make it clear: I support an innocent man. And I know you are so eager to keep an innocent man cancelled, but I'm not going to back down. And threatening me is not going to get you anywhere. Not this time, anyway. Listen, I've been through too much in this fandom to kind of, care about what you say, but you shouldn't be going around threatening people. I mean, that's not very nice. You're supposed to be the tolerant side of the fandom, so start acting like it. That's all I would say. But, it's absolutely ridiculous that you believe a newspaper article when even the law themselves have come out and said he's nothing to answer for. So what more do you want? I mean, do you not respect the rule of law anymore? Yes, I know there are bad police officers. There's bad police officers everywhere in every country, right, including mine, right? That doesn't mean that all of them are bad and some of them don't do their jobs. They do, and they take pride in their jobs. So leave it out. I don't know what your obsession is with believing newspaper articles, but you need to get over that. There's a thing called evidence, and that newspaper article provides absolutely none. So show me the evidence, and then I'll stop. right? Okay. Until then, I believe Noel. I've spoke to him backstage, right? I've gotten to know the guy. I'm not saying that we're buddies because we're not, right? But it's someone that I've got to know. I really admire what he's done in the industry, and I'm being honest with you, he was stitched up. Simple as that, and that's my opinion on it. I'm not going to change it. So yeah, come at me all you want. I'm not going to stop supporting an innocent man because you just feel he's guilty. Chris says, we'll put up our comments anyway. So there was Chris's first one. So he's driving and listening. So be careful. And then he follows it up with, well, James Gunn tweeted out the cover page for his Superman script, and Paramount are officially going forward with making a Galaxy Quest TV series, and original director is set to return. Yeah, I actually did see that, but obviously we will have to leave that for next week's Friday night contact, because obviously we have a special Friday night contact on Friday. No, I'm watching it on the site that I gave you. I can't watch the other site because the other site doesn't work for me. So mine is the extended cut. I can't find any other cut. That's the site I have to use, unfortunately. So yeah, Galaxy Quest. I'm not sure about that one. Not sure, but they're remaking everything now. So what's the you know what I mean? We'll see. Kind of won't be the same though, will it? Because wasn't Alan Rickman in that? He's not. He's not around anymore. So I don't know. So we'll see what happens there. So James Gunn, yeah, not really. I don't really care about if the movie comes out. I'll give it a go, but I'm not really, not really fussed. I mean, we'll cover it because though I will have some interest in the movie to see. But I mean, if you get rid of an actor that everybody wanted to play Superman, you're going to replace him now with someone else. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. We'll see, though. We'll see. He's made a few casting announcements as well, as far as I can see. So we'll see. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll start the movie anyway, and we'll in the meantime we'll see if Jack can get his hands on it. I think that'll be the best thing to do. So we can get us started. because we're 25 minutes in now, so you know. Right, I'm gonna do the countdown, folks. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, 20th Century Fox. Nice. Right. So, see, they should have put this in at the start. In when what was it, 1901 or something, where you see a man running. This is a little extra scene. They didn't put this in. No. There's the predator. Out comes his blade. Oh. And there's the alien. See, it was a nice little setup, it was. A-V-B-P. Sorry, B. Where do I always get B from? I do love that. Seriously. Oh, seems like we've lost Jack. Hopefully he comes back. But I love this. This is the satellite, isn't it? They make it look like an alien. Yeah. Whaling Industries. Tracking and data relay station. Building a brighter future. I love it. They got themselves an L signal. Yeah, so let me know if you can what you actually think of this movie, folks, in the chat. So here's your woman just climbing the ice in Nepal. She's actually good in this movie. Miss Woods. He just turns up on top of a mountain in a helicopter. I love it. He finds the bottle cap, isn't it? Here we go. You knew something dodgy was gonna happen. Charles Bishop Wayland. We liked Bishop. I love this dude. Taking photographs for his lads. Green Miller. The point of no return, isn't it? Oh, safe return. Sorry. Safe return, yeah. The face on him. The temperature of the water could kill you like literally in 3 minutes. I say in some cases straight away. You hit that water, the shock of that water. Bit like Jack on the Titanic when he jumps in. Rose won't give him. Won't let him sit on the door. Well, I don't like this fella. See, you miss all of this. Why these two? Because you never see that scene. So, like those two climbers, like you don't see that tension between the two of them. Because the scene that you do see, you just automatically hate each other, and you can tell. But now you got a bit of context with that scene. Oh, here he is. Wow. And they actually reckon there's pyramids in Antarctica, and they're covering it up. If you believe all the conspiracy theories, like, I mean, that's if you believe in them. Wow. It's 2,000 feet below the ice. Why would you? I mean, it's a suicide mission. But human curiosity, they're curious, so they want to go, even though they know there's probably going to be danger. Obviously, she's the smart one in the room. I mean, look at that shot in the middle of the ocean, icebreaker. 2 seasons of ice time. Jesus, man. I even like this version of Wayland. I love penguins too. Oh, here we go. This is a great shot coming up here now. The Predator ship heading towards the Earth, and then it does the rotating thing. Oh, what a shot. Seriously. I don't know why this movie gets so much stick. I actually don't. I really do love this movie, man. Here we go. Make an easy passage for the humans. Three simple rules, folks. Don't go anywhere alone. I mean, you're about to go into an ancient pyramid, right? It doesn't matter whether you're alone or not. Understood. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Understood. Well, we know who's bossing this expedition, don't we? That's a good answer about the gun. You know, can't repeat what she said like on the stream because it's YouTube, but it was a great, great, great line. Do you know what though? I've always had a fascination with ancient stuff. Like, I'm on a bit of an Egyptian buzz at the moment and biblical buzz. I've been watching, Secrets of the Vatican City and um, basically watching stuff about the religion that obviously I was raised up as Catholic and listening to alternative stories or what these people are saying are the real stories of the Bible and stuff like that. Bit of a rabbit hole, but I'm enjoying it. But I do love all of that. I do. If like if I had a went down a different route, I wouldn't mind digging up all stuff. Imagine the things you could find. I mean, there's been some people in Ireland that have made some of the most significant finds by using a metal detector. You know, it's crazy. Well, here we go. See, the first thing, see, this is what you should have done, right? When you go down into the village and all of that, right, and then you seen that big hole, right, that just happened to be perfect shape. I would have got back on that ship and said, "Here, I'm out of here, man." But of course, then we wouldn't have a movie, would we? We'll use this place as a base camp. So yeah, I love all of this. But there's loads of secrets on Antarctica, man. They're hiding a lot, and it's not conspiracy, right? There's loads of stuff that have gone on over the decades, and there's definitely stuff that they're covering up. What it is, I don't know, but we do know, like they say in this movie, that that continent was free of ice at one time because climate change, but there was hardly any humans then. So who was at fault for climate change then? Is climate just naturally changes. Whale bones, they're huge, man. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the old whaling. I have to say, should leave the old whaling now. It's disgusting. Same with the sea lions. I know their skin and the blubber and all of that is valuable and stuff like that, but come on, not the way. It's ridiculous. The tension is built up lovely in this movie, though, I think. Especially when they're in the creepy town looking around. It's a great little scene. They took on you were alone, and of course, it's a penguin. It was done by a special laser beam. See, that would have been the time to run, get out of there, just like I mean, especially when you see the house like that and it's like got a chunk missing out of it in a perfect circle. Come on. Oh, I love this scene. Getting its gear on. Wow, that's a nice way of drinking champagne. In fairness, Wayland has a point there. Carsey be thinking about having champagne with his daughter at 14,000 feet and not the pain. No, that's a massive storm. Oh, I had a bit of the alien music in there, jazzed up. Of course, Wayland was going to be the one that was going to slide down. Oh, look at that chip. Here we go. Oh, that is just, yes. Ah, well, they should have left when they had the chance. And it opens up. They're so screwed. And we haven't even seen the alien yet. I mean, properly. We do see at the start of this cut, you do see a brief glimpse of the xenomorph. She just got a fright whale and sneaked up on her. He's just like, no equipment. This reminds me a little bit of Flesh and Stone. And then of course, wow. Nice shot. Let's make history. Hmm. You're gonna make history, all right, buddy. We got three people watching at the moment. pop in, say hello. Watching Alien versus Predator, the extended cut. And for anybody that is watching right now, we are 30, let's see, we are 31 minutes and 10 seconds in, folks. Jack was having some technical difficulties. I don't know what the story is there, but if he comes back, it'll be great to get his opinion on the movie. So here we go. This is where we see the reveal now of the Queen. In fairness, though, I didn't kind of like the idea of the Queen being strapped up like this. This is an impressive scene. Oh, this is where he gets the ancient writing, isn't it? See, again, another warning. Only the chosen ones, like, and you're still like thinking, ah, we'll go in. Oh yeah, there's a couple of yeah. This is good. This is good. Few battles in the snow. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. And here we go. I love the way it just comes. Oh, yes. That's deadly the way it just appears like that. Brilliant. Love it. You're dead. Oh, look at that reveal. Ooh, this is a good scene coming up. I don't know, Chris. I don't know. It's a pity, but we'll persevere. I mean, you see all of these skeletons with their spinal column removed perfectly. You're still walking around, man. Nah, nah. No. Face hugger. See, this is what I mean. They're getting like clues everywhere. Like the hunt. Like, get out of there. Why is someone just said, does anybody not feel that this is a bit of a weird setup? That the fact that, like, a heat signal was spotted by a satellite, and then we arrive here, and then there's a perfectly circular entrance that has been bored out of technology that we don't really understand. Well, there's the Queen. She's getting electrocuted there now, and she's got to start giving birth now to, or laying eggs, I should say. I don't like the way they're doing that to me, Queen. But they're screwed. See, this was actually a decent movie, especially this cut. It's just a pity for me personally. I didn't like the other movies. I have to be quite honest with you. He nearly thought he'd go away with it there. No way, man. No way. There's a lot of mythology in this movie. That's why I like it. Right, so this is where they figure out the last time it happened. 1904. The same time that they all disappeared. And that's what I mean. You get that scene at the start. I don't know why the studios interfere with the director's creative process. Sometimes it can be for the good, but most of the time it ain't. This movie is so much better with all of this. And the fact that he did this though, why would you do that, man? Like he opens it up. Indiana Jones wanna be there. Nice. This is like finding Moses' DVD collection. Should have listened to him. And the game is afoot. Here we go. You're screwed now. You're done. That's what they were waiting on. Now they're gone invisible. They're going to jump down. You're screwed. Bye bye. Here we go. There was nothing stopping that, love. Uh oh. Here we go. See, the thing that for me, right, maybe I'm being stupid here, but maybe the best way to not get the face huggers on you was to turn your back against the flush up against the wall. and now you're screwed because they're all gonna jump out. I do love this scene. I have to be honest. Oh, slow mo. I mean, it's a good thing that they did bring guns, I suppose. But she did ask a genuine question. Is there something you're not telling me, Wayland? I'm pretty sure he kind of knew there was something because that's why he brought guns. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Scottish guy that wants to get photographs for his kids all the time. You're absolutely spot on there, buddy. I agree with you. That's why you should never wed in. But just don't listen, because humans, as usual, we go blundering in where it's none of our business. And then when it goes to crap, we're all like, why did it go to crap? Do, 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 do. God love them. They actually think they're all right. Look at them. Oh, you're done. Adios, amigo. There we go. It's always me favorite. I love those scenes. I always love when they burst out of the chest. We worship these things. Oh, here's yeah, because you get a clip. They actually show you some of the sacrifice and all, and how willing they are. If I remember in this cut. Oh, I do love it. Oh, I forgot there's so many good shots in this movie. And I forgot as well the pyramid is changing every time as well. I forgot about that part. I didn't like him. He left your man to die. I do love the Doctor in this. He's brilliant. Oh, you're screwed, mate. You're the first one to go now, proper, by the alien. I love it. Yeah, I think that's the first official victim of the alien now. The xenomorph. No, he's not happy with Wayland. Oh, yeah, it's leading you on a merry dance. There's no way I'd be going down a little maze like that, but you have no choice. No, Well, he got a bit of a taste of his own medicine, didn't he? Because he didn't help your other man. You wouldn't help his buddy, and he's crying about his buddy dying, but you didn't help him when you had the chance. Right, alrighty, I'm in front of a keyboard. Timestamp, please. Yes. If you're watching the extended cut, that is, I will give it to you. We are officially at 57 minutes and 34 seconds, 35. So your man Van, whatever his face, is just after being taken by the alien in an epic little scene. So go 58 minutes to be on the safe side there, Chris. Oh, they've gone invisible again. Oh, the net on your man. This is a good, yeah. No. No. Nice. Here we go. Oh, what a shot. Oh. Oh. Oh, what a. That tail is a good weapon, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. I do like this move because there's a bit of balance in it. So, I mean, like, both Alien and Predator get a kill, get their kills, but oh, pick them up, bang. That asset. Oh, what a shot. That was a good little battle. This is a good shot by the Predator, though. Yeah. Get you in. Love it. That was some epic little fight. In fairness, he did sacrifice himself, Wayland. But what I do love about the Predator, though, is he scanned him. Obviously, he's saying that he had a problem with his heart, and he wasn't going to obviously kill him. See, but then Wayland obviously has to retaliate, and then he decides, well, okay. Oh, poor Wayland. You're done now, buddy. He got gutted like a pork chop. Yeah, and remember, it's got the acid for blood as well, so if the Predator net penetrates it, it's going to be able to break through it. I don't know, there's been a debate who would win in a straight up fight. I don't think it's as easy as people think it is to call. I mean, the xenomorph definitely has its positives, but it also has negatives. But the Predator also has a lot going for it, so it's a bit of a tough one. But I think for the balance of this movie, they kind of got a spot on because they both get their little victories in this movie. I mean, he was very lucky there. Ha ha, nice. What does this? Yeah, this is deadly though. This is the saying. You think the alien's gonna get this kill, but no. Ah. And it's just so like I mean, it's just super cool the way the Predator just did that. Like, but he gets he gets a bit cut out here though, doesn't he? True. True. It's an interesting one, Ari. But I love all the ritual stuff, that the predator does. Yeah, do a yeah. That's what it is. See, again, something they left out of the original movie. Again, these predators were basically teenagers that were proven were trying were basically they do this to prove themselves. Basically, a ritual into manhood, adulthood. Here we go. So the flashback now. There you go. You get that extra scene. And then, of course, if it doesn't go well, they blow up and bang. That's it, because they wouldn't want those aliens getting out on the whole planet. Well, you're the one that triggered the whole hunt in the first place. But this is a great scene now coming up. Shouldn't have wasted all those bullets, though. Well, he was never going to survive, but I mean, if he hadn't have wasted all the bullets on all of them, he might have had a chance by some slim possibility. But I doubt with all those eggs there. Well, he gave it a go. But your man was a right old. That's a few times like he watched his mate. He wouldn't help his mate when he needed to. You know, he's very spiteful. He was because he had a face hugger on him. He wanted your man to have one. But he did promise him that he'd actually keep him safe. So, in fairness, he probably paid off at him. But still, here we go. No, that was a close one. It's got a bit of a Lara Croft vibe to this movie too, doesn't it? Bit of the Mummy. Yeah, I know. She just stared at it, and then she kind of gave him a look, and then he gets dragged away. I mean, if he had a really used the hedge, she could have grabbed onto him properly. Then, as he's being dragged away, she could have been pulled up and then let go. I suppose that would have been a bit bad on him, though. But she finds him here in this cut, if I remember correctly. Oh, he's behind you. Behind you. The battles in these movies are actually good. Really good. Oh, there you go. She stabbed him. See, when they actually get casting done properly, you know what I mean? Nobody moans about skin color, gender, all of that nonsense, right? If they're good for the role, they're good for the role. And that's what they used to do years ago. They used to pick the people for the role that were the best for the role, not because of all that other criteria nowadays. No, she just killed the alien. Come on. You know what happens now. Oh, now we got some action going on. I love this scene though. Because he basically gives her the head as the shield, doesn't he? And the tail, yeah. In fairness, it is a good shield, if you think about it. That is very clever. So basically, the head protects you, love, is what he's trying to tell you. Yeah, and there's the main predator. Oh, there's the main alien with the marks. But yeah, you're right. Seems to be the spear is made from better material than the claws that survived the xenomorph's acid blood. I was like, what clever little aliens. No, you have really screwed up. Right? No, this is where she finds the archaeologist. He fought it till the end. That's the thing. That's why I like the Doctor in it. Sad when he died. Do it. You would, wouldn't you? You'd have to do it. You wouldn't. You couldn't let anybody suffer like that, man. You'd have to. But she proved herself. I do love this saying. Snap next. Yeah, they always make changes, though, don't they? It's the problem, I suppose. I haven't read the comics now. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I have. So, holy shit, man. I mean, you's over. Cook the egg there, lads. Oh, here we go. Well, it's gonna fucking kill every single one of them. That's it. The kid did the right thing. Oh, oh man. It's gonna be a close one. Maybe I should look into getting those comics. I have to be honest, because I do love the movie franchise. And if I'm gonna start reading comics, I'd read the likes of them now instead of all the DC and Marvel. You know what I mean? The Supermans and the Batmans and stuff like that. I'd read stuff like this. I'll have to check into that actually. Oh, yeah. Face reveal now. Well, yeah, I think I've seen. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen some animations maybe. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely check out the Alien ones. I'd like to read more into it. Well, here we go. Here she is. Is the Queen, and she is not happy. I mean, the Predator's weapons are definitely slicing the Queen up. We're not gonna lie there, but oh, that is a great scene. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, that's just epic. Oh, straight into the side of the head. So technically, in this movie, the Predator doesn't actually beat the Queen. Well, I mean, they help with this part, but it is a pathetic way to bleed and die. In fairness, man, I kind of did. This didn't sit well with me, but this is epic. This, down into the depths of the water you go. Oh, seriously, what a great movie. See, even this today, right? Even this today, if they were to say re-release this or this was a new movie, exactly the way it is that we're watching it now, this movie would make over 1 billion in the box office nowadays because the movies are so poor now. We were spoiled. In fairness, we don't actually realize it. We've been spoiled, and now we realize, like, how bad the industry actually is because You know, when you make a Super Mario Brothers movie and you're smashing all records, because Hollywood for years has just decided that they're going to pander to a small minority instead of actually creating stuff for fans that will introduce new people and new people will become fans, and then they make a lot of money. Well, I do love this scene. I mean, that's just epic. It was a team effort. It was indeed. And we got PD in the chat as well. Welcome, pal. Welcome, welcome. We're nearly finished now, anyway. I don't know what anybody thought of the ending of this movie, the little twist, I suppose, but we kind of knew it was coming after what happened to Predator earlier on in the movie. But I mean, you wouldn't be introducing that to your dad. Here's my new girlfriend. Her name is Prida. Oh. I mean, what would you say to the when you went back to the outside world? What happened? Like, you couldn't explain this stuff even if you wanted to. Well, I got involved in the middle of an alien hunt, and yeah, everybody is dead except for me. I mean, it was obvious that this was going to happen. Jesus, the titles are over 20 minutes long in this. Wow. 20-minute long bleeding titles. 10-minute, I should say. That's a lot of fucking names to mention. Anyway, I did really like that movie. No, he was here. He had technical difficulties, but then I never heard back, so I don't know what happened there. But there was issues with him trying to get the movie, and his internet was cutting in and out. In the comics, Mahiko was brought back to their home world and was fully accepted. Yeah, yeah. You never know. They might make a because they're rebooting everything. I'm pretty sure eventually someone will get around to rebooting this movie again or something. But I really enjoyed that cut. As I said, it was the one that I actually seen first. I didn't see the cinematic one until after the fact, and I was actually quite annoyed because there's a lot of scenes in it that I think this movie could have benefited from. Um, I could tell you that Alien versus Predator was better than the Predator movies. Yeah, I gave them a go, mate. They just weren't my cup of tea. I mean, the two original movies of the Predator are great. Predator One, and then you got Predator Two. I mean, I love that second movie as well, especially. Um, and the same with the Alien franchise. The first two are great. Number three, I mean, you watch the director's cut, slightly better, but it's still not really a great movie. And then we don't talk about Resurrection, and then Ridley comes back then and decides that he's gonna do the Alien franchise his way, and it doesn't quite work out. So I've been kind of disappointed, but I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people were giving out about Prey, the latest Predator movie. Um, but I actually liked that movie. I really did. Um, So, I mean, I enjoyed that. They still haven't made an Alien movie that I'm satisfied with. Got to be honest. But look, this movie had everything. We get the iconic fighting scenes between the alien and Predator, which is great for the movie. But they build the tension. No, it's a great movie, man. Each character has his own, unique, he or she has their own unique personality, and it's great how they all bounce off each other. Um, and I didn't like your man. What was it, Van Hayden? He was just a PRICK man. That's just the bottom line for him. I did like the Doc, and I like the fact I did. Bishop is one of those characters for me. Um, Ever since we've seen him in Aliens, I've just really loved that character, whether it's Android or in this case we had the human version. Um, but I just love everything about this movie. Um, it does get a bad rep. It's either, as I said, you're either on one side or the other. You either really like this movie or you don't. I'm one of those that really do. So for that, listen, I can't fault this movie. Listen, I'm not in with the lore like everybody else is if they've read the comics. So I don't know how much is different to certain characters and stuff like that. I'm just going to base it off it being a movie. And for me, this is a 10 out of 10. I love this movie. I've always loved this movie. I've always had a lot of time for this movie, and I just love every single character. I do. I love the characters, even the ones you love to hate. I love them all, And there are a couple of them that die that I really do feel. Well, they all die. She's the only one that survives, but you know, you do feel for some of them. Some of them, then you're just like, yeah, well, you kind of deserve that. You know what I mean. So yeah, for me, this is a great movie. So, uh, if you guys in the chat want to give your rating, we're gonna leave it there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Jack on to be here with us for that. He was having technical difficulties at the start, so yeah, special editions of original trilogy are fine. I'd go as far as to saying they're better. I agree. I agree. Aliens special edition is great, and Alien special edition is great as well. Even Aliens Today Fincher movie, that special edition is a lot better than the version that we did actually get. And Resurrections is better, but that whole movie is an abomination anyway. It doesn't matter what cut of that movie you watch, but you know, again, I do kind of have a soft spot for that movie because Sigourney Weaver. I mean, I remember after the third one, she said she'd never come back. So the fact that she did come back was, I was shocked about that. But yeah, we should have got the Neil Blomkamp movie. That's the one we all wanted. Aliens 5. That's what we wanted, but that's not what we got because Ridley Scott has an ego. So it never got made, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame. But look, it happens in Hollywood all the time. You know, we just don't hear about them as much nowadays. You know, directors and people that have these things in the pipeline not afraid to speak up when it doesn't go their way. They'll never, you know. I will say one thing: he hasn't directly come out and blamed Ridley, but if you hear the way he words things, it's definitely his fault. He stopped these movies because I think Ridley then did have to actually come out in an interview and say he didn't stop the movie from being made. Well, you kind of did because you wanted to do Prometheus, and then when that wasn't really received well, I have a soft spot for that movie as well. I'm not going to lie, but let's be honest, it's not great. But you wanted to do your Covenant movie, and then you had another plan of spin-offs and branches off from them, and then you actually said that Alien fans, and this is the thing that sealed the fact that we knew that you didn't know what you were doing, is the fact that he made the claim that, oh, people are fed up with the xenomorph. No, we're not. That's what we want. We want more of that. I mean, if you want to explore the origins, fine, but I'm kind of one, well, leave it, because it kind of, there's a mystery behind the alien that's now being kind of smashed with the Alien Covenant movie, which I don't actually count. I've ignored that movie completely. It doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned. It's an abomination. Yeah, I am. Yeah. There's some pretty cool scenes in it. It's all right. It's not. I mean, you know, if he had done a sequel to that, I think we would have been onto something there. If you had a thought, instead of killing off the engineers, you know, it would have been, if you want to do an origin story, instead of making David kind of the person that created Alien, you could have went down the engineers route. But I mean, what do I know? You know, Ridley Scott obviously knew better. Anyway, guys, yeah, do you just want to let me see? So PD Rich has given it a 7. Good adaptation, but still I can't stand Paul W.S. Anderson films. And Chris also gave it a 7 as well for me. I still prefer the stories from the comics, but it's still a good watch. And that is fair enough. Well, I want to thank the two lads for joining me in the chat. And I hope you have enjoyed this. Obviously, it didn't go the way we planned because Jack had some technical difficulties, but I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I did. Yeah, I'll let you now get off and enjoy the rest of your evening. It's beautiful here in Dublin. So I don't know where you are in the world, but I hope it's nice where you are, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will be back tomorrow for the chill zone with myself, PD, and Queen Charlotte. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a good evening. Thanks, Chris, for being here. I really do appreciate you being here. And PD, thanks for coming in as well. We don't get many people popping in for this, so it's nice to see you two lads pop in and watch. This was fun. Have a great night. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. Again, as I said, we'll be starting our James Bond franchise. So if you want to be part of that, I will see you very soon for that one as well. So don't forget to join me on Wednesday. And then, of course, we have Friday Night Contact as well coming. So, yeah, check that out. I'll see you later. Have a good one, folks. Bye bye.